everybody. This is T with Kate's Crafty Closet with October's Color Combo Challenge that is sponsored by Create at Home with G and Elf Creations. There are several of us that participate in this every month, so I will link everybody's YouTube channels in the description box below. Make sure you go out and check their projects this month. So this month's color combo was navy, copper, and gold. I kind of struggled a little bit with what I was going to do, and I'm like, okay, do I have anything copper? Then I realized, oh yes, I got embossing powder. So I will show you how I made this background in a separate video, so I will link that at the end of this so you can check that out. So let's go ahead and get ourselves started. So the first thing I went ahead and did is I had this is the closest I could get to navy in my stash that I had. So I just cut this down to a standard A2 size card, top folding, which is measured by 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then I scored it at the 5 1/2 mark and went ahead and did that. And the second thing I went ahead and did is I used this die from Spellbinders. This is like a rounded rectangle die, and I went ahead out of some white cardstock. I cut out 2 of those, which was one for the front panel and one's going to go on the inside. So let's go ahead and put this panel on the inside so you can easily write on it and send it out to your recipient. So let's just go ahead and for today I'm just going to use some double-sided tape in here because just using my stash and stuff. So we got like 3. I'm gonna do like 3 lines of it, and that should be plenty enough. You can always use liquid glue, or whatever you want. But for today, I'm using some, like I said, double-sided tape, and do my best to get these release paper peeled off without having to struggle. But that's the all fun part about crafting, right? It's like you push through it, right? Some days are better than the others. All right, so we got that done. I'm just going to open up our card panel, and I'm just going to do my best to center it, which I never do a great job at. So just being honest, and it always goes on weird, wonky, and I'm okay with that because that just gives it a little bit more definition, a little bit more of that homemade feel. Like, you know, I didn't mass produce this on a machine. This is from me. All right, so the next thing we're going to go ahead and do is like just put some foam squares down onto our card front panel, and I already started putting some on there, and we're going to put some more, and then some more release paper to pull off. I do get generous with my foam squares because I have noticed, at least where I live at in the humidity of, you know, Florida, that if you keep these around too long, that your release paper, honestly, will eventually get stuck to your foam. So that's why I generously use them, and I don't try to keep them around too long. Use them up quickly. So that's my reasoning behind using so many, because it's true though, it really is. But you can use as little as you want, and you don't have to put foam squares on this panel either. You can just put some more double-sided adhesive on it, and it really doesn't matter which way this goes on here, like top, bottom. You can choose whatever you want. Do it again. Do my best to get it on there, and if, like I said, if it's wonky, I'm okay with that. There we go. Perfect. And we can always trim things down. Like you see, I have a little bit extra on that blue cardstock right there, navy cardstock. We can fix that. So the next thing I'm going to ahead and do is I have these little, from a kit that I bought quite some time ago from Anna Griffin. These are some just pre-cut sentiments. I'm just going to go ahead and use these. Like, got to use them out of my stash, and because they've been sitting there for a while. It already comes with some double-sided adhesive on it, so that's even better. Less I have to do. So it just says just for you. So we're going to put it and line it up with this little area right here, and I'm just going to pop it down. And then also in that same kit there are some butterflies. So I thought this had some gold axe in it, that this was just a nice little way to add a little bit. And this one's okay, that butterfly hangs off the edge. That's okay because you have a little bit of room. And then we're going to come in with I have some gold gems sitting over here, and we're just going to apply them with some liquid adhesive. Today I'm using my Tombow glue because I have this in my stash for quite some time. I wish I could find my jewel picker, but unfortunately I can't. So we're going to do our best and see if the finger tool works. And we're just going to add our gems. And you can use any color you want. I just have these gold ones, which I thought actually worked perfect with this combination. So see how quick and simple and easy this card was? Like, I know I've prefabbed some of this stuff ahead of time, but essentially, like, these backgrounds, you can make so many different ones of those and have them in your stash sitting ready to go. And I will link like I said, I will link the video to how I made this background. So make sure you check that out at the end of this video. I want to thank you all for joining me today. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. Make sure you go out and check everybody else's videos for the color combination. You can go over to Create at Home with G and you can post your projects that you've made with the color combination. And again, make sure you check out katescraftycloset.com. And this week we have a coupon code to save $5 off of your order. So save 5 will save $5 off of your order. I want to thank you all again for joining me and have a crafty day, y'all.